Hello everyone. Good afternoon. How are you going and how is your day going? Welcome to the Employability Business and Leadership Masterclass of GCI Uniben 2020. We are very glad to have you here with us. Thank you so much for being here. We need to know that you're present, so please go to the comment section and type present there so we know you are with us. This new phone is okay. Hello. Please let me know you could hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can hear you too. We have to signify that I'm present to sign in. After that's been done, you can continue the citation and we'll move ahead.
Yes, that's true, Elijah. Please signify that you're here. Signify that you're present. You can do that by going to chat section, the comment section, and letting us know. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for being present to this section. We are so glad to have Mr. Emmanuel Akpe present with us. We are happy, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for honoring our invitation.
You're welcome.
All right.
Good to be here.
Thank you, sir. Sir, could you give us a brief intro about yourself?
Popularly known in the space of copywriting and chief value officer, Emmanuel Akpe is a copywriter, business magnate, sales and marketing consultant, trainer, author, and speaker. His digital trainings have affected more than 10,000 lives directly and millions indirectly. His book, Money 101, has been downloaded and read by more than 20,000 persons. He is also copywriting first digital products and reports. Emmanuel Akpe has spoken to thousands on copywriting, personal finance, high income skills, and finding purpose. Emmanuel is an addicted lover of God and convener of rich buyer brands. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make Emmanuel Akpe.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. Um, Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So today I'm going to be going through the notes I've prepared, and we're going to be learning a lot. I'm going to be talking on selling with words, and I'll be giving you a template on how you can grow your income, even if you are earning four figures, how you can grow your income from four figures to seven figures in 3 months. Okay. I'll be teaching you how you can grow your income from four figures, five figures, even if you're doing six figures to seven figures and eight figures in 6 months. And I'll be teaching you my experiences. Okay. It's not something I learned in the book. It's something that I've applied in my life and has given me proven results. So my name is Akpe Emmanuel, and I'm super excited to be here with you guys. I'm super excited to be here with you guys. If you can hear me clearly, if you can see me, just type I can hear you, I can see you. Okay, if you can hear me, you can see me, just type I can hear you, I can see you. So I'll get started immediately. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Great. Awesome. So, my story. I'll start by just sharing a little about myself again, and so that you guys can be inspired and know where I'm coming from. Okay. So, I was born and brought up in Benue State. We moved to Abuja when I was still very much young. And from Abuja, I schooled in University of Uyo where I studied microbiology. At a very young age, I was interested in entrepreneurship. So I joined Students for the Advancement of Global Entrepreneurship when I was just 12 years old. And then we used to go out and represent. We used to go and represent the school. We represented Nigeria. We even won the World Cup. Then I got into school, University of Uyo. I joined an actors, and my selling actually started when I was 16. Okay, when I was 16, I saw a book, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. And if you're writing, please write it down. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, a powerful book that can change your life. Powerful book changed my life while I was 16. I had an encounter with that book and it totally transformed my life, totally transformed my life. In fact, at 16 was when I did my first six figures. We'll talk about six figures. We're talking from 100,000 naira to 900,000 naira, 999,000 naira, right? So I read a book. I was teaching. I was being paid around 7,000 naira, 8,000 naira then in a private school in Abuja. There, immediately I read that book, my head turned around, literally turned around. I started offering extra classes. I had 16 students, I had 18 students. I was able to sell 16 in to doing private lessons with me. 16 of them were paying like 30,000 naira. So I had extra lessons I was doing on Fridays and Saturdays. In 3 months, I was already earning hundreds of thousands. I already had that. I then invested into my mom's business and got into school. So immediately I got into school, I saw there was a textbook. It's called Ebbing and Gammon. Those of you who studied maybe sciences related, you understand, you know Ebbing and Gammon. So I saw Ebbing and Gammon. It was a big book, 5,000 naira. And I was like, how can I make money out of this? Because I love seeing opportunities and taking action. I said, how can I make money out of this? And I saw that, please don't do this. Don't do this. Okay. I saw that we're going to just use 13 chapters out of the whole 24 chapters. And I photocopied the 13 and sold the 13 for 2,000 naira instead of 5,000 naira. And I sold more than 200 copies. In fact, that earned me Ebbing. So people started calling me Ebbing while I was in school. So that was how my selling started. And year one also, while I was in school, year one, we were moving to the permanent site. So they had thrown out all the toads, all the frogs in the in the in the lab. Okay, so we're to bring toads and we're to bring toad. Yes, we're to bring toad, and nobody actually knew where to get toad back then in University of Uyo. I just came out and I took out the paper. I said, I want to do toad pre-order. If you need toad, write your name on this paper. And over 150 persons wrote their name and pre-ordered toad from me. I didn't even know where I was going to get toad from, right? But one thing I know is when you take action, right? When you take action, provision comes. Whenever you take action, provision also comes. And just one thing I always tell people is God will not always move first. Okay, you have to make the move and God will meet you on the road. You have to make the move and God will meet you on the road. So I made the move. I told them I was going to get told for you. I don't know where I'm going to get told for you. Just write your name. And somebody met me. I was like, sir, do you have this told? I said, no. He said, I know where I can get told. Though. I said, where? He said, there's a ravine. And in this ravine, there are plenty toad. I'm just going to get some of the kids there to get the toad. I was like, how much do they get? I said, just so we can just sort them out, maybe 15 naira. So I said, oh, bring it now. That's how we got a lot of toad. And we just paid, I think it was 15 naira. So I was selling those toad for 500 naira. I was selling toad 500 naira, right? So I think there was a very funny experience. I carried the toad on the bag and they were making noise, bro, 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 like those funny croaking sounds, right? They're making the noise, but I didn't even think about it, right? I just went on, came in, sold my toad, right? And made my money. And that's how my journey went into an actors, went into service year. And it was immediately after my service year that I chose to go into copywriting full time. Okay, I served in Port Harcourt where I still reside. I served throughout 2018. So it was 2019, that was last year, that I came out and said, okay, I am going full time into copywriting, which is selling, which we're going to talk about very soon. So as of that time, I remember 2018, that ending of 2018, uh, all I had in my account was what I used for my Shiloh sacrifice, right? I used everything for my Shiloh sacrifice. So I started 2019 on a low, right? On a zero level. Then I remember one scripture, Job 36:11. He said, if they shall serve me and obey me, they shall spend their days in prosperity and their years in pleasure. I said, Lord, you say if I obey and serve you, I'll spend my days in prosperity. He said, yes. I said, no, Allah. That means from today, I enter into the covenant of daily alert. And that was where I entered daily alert. From January 2019 till date, till tomorrow, I've been receiving a credit alert, and I'll show you some of the things I do and why it's important. So you've heard about my story, but what are the power of words? We're talking about the power of words, the power of selling, right? And words that sell. What are the power of words? Words are so powerful. Words create your world. It is words that create your world. Okay, so words are so powerful. In fact, God created the world by words. He said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Right? And I always say this: that the first thing, okay, the first thing you need, because I'm talking to mostly young people. I'm talking to people who maybe are starting out. You're in the university. You're looking out. Then the next 2 3 years or the next 1 year, you'll be outside the world. Okay, I'm going to give you a head start. So the first thing you need is knowledge, light. When God wanted to create the world, He said, "Let there be light." Okay, let there be light. So the first thing you need is the light, the knowledge, right? That's the first thing you need. You don't need money now. You don't need money. The first thing you need is the light. Is the light. The light. You need light. When you get into a dark room, the first thing you must put on is the light, and that is what you must do. So words are very, very powerful. They are strong words. They are weak words. Okay, words are in categories. Words are in categories, and words shape the world. But there's something about selling. Selling is a very, very powerful skill. If you know how to sell, you've solved 50% of your money problems. In fact, if you know how to sell, you've solved 50% of your life problems, because life is basically selling. Life is basically selling. I always say, if you don't know how to sell, you will know how to smell. Okay, if you don't know how to sell, you know how to smell, or you just smell. So everybody must learn how to sell. It's either you're selling or you are being sold to. Everybody is selling. Everybody is selling. You say you're selling unconsciously, you're selling consciously, you say you're selling professionally, or you're selling unprofessionally, but everybody is selling something. In fact, you woke up, somebody says, okay, let's do this. You have to sell the person why you shouldn't do that or why you should do it, right? Presidents have to sell. Donald Trump is selling himself now. Okay, going around doing campaigns, have to sell. Do election, you saw everything. They have to sell themselves. So everybody must learn how to sell. But most people have a problem with selling. So whenever they hear the word sell, it's a problem to them. They're like, they just relate selling to begging, or relate selling to something that is not good. So people would rather, okay, people would rather get, let's say, a low income job, right? A very low income job, than sell something and make higher money, because they just prefer staying on their own, just doing a little and getting maybe paid the 10,000 naira, get 15,000 naira. That is what most people prefer. People don't want to sell, but there's a way to selling. There's a way to selling that makes you happy. There's a way to selling that makes you fulfilled. There's a way to selling that gives you a higher sense of value. There's a way to selling that you sell and you come out very good. And that is what I'll be teaching you today. Okay, that is one of the things I'll be teaching you today. So most people are scared of selling. Like, talk to them about selling, they're very scared of selling. And just like I always tell people, the world has no place for shy people. Okay, the world has no place for shy people. You must overturn, or you must remove that mindset of shyness if you want to make money, if you want to sell. Okay, you must remove that fear of selling. Now, the SSS of selling, okay, the special secret squad of selling is called copywriting. Okay, it's called copywriting, and that is where I am, and that is why I've actually called myself the Prince of Copywriting. That is the special sales squad for selling. So we are like the SSS, and copywriting is just the ability to sell professionally, the ability to sell with words, the ability to consciously sell. Okay, knowing the systems, knowing the strategies to selling. That is what copywriting is all about. And I wrote an amazing book, Copywriting 101, where I shared lots of things on how to sell and everything. So today I'll be telling you how to sell online, how to make money online, selling online, right? So I'm going to give you a 5-step system that has worked so well for me. And if you apply this 5-step system to any business, right, especially online business, you'll see the power and you see how money will come to you. In fact, you will not chase money again. Money will be chasing you. Money will chase you. And you have the time to do what you want to do, time to serve God, time to live life, time to spread your message, and you enjoy your life. Okay, so if you're ready and you want to learn the 5-step system, in the comment section, just put fire on. So just put fire on, fire on. Tell me fire on. Let me know if you want to learn. Just put fire on. So let me see the comment section. Fire on. Just put fire on. Let me see. Just put fire on in the comment section. Okay. Sure. Just put fire on. Let me see. So let me see some of your comments. Okay. Oh, Esther, awesome, 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 awesome. Fire on. Oh, amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, I can see. Oh, Miriam, awesome. Fire on. Amazing. Great. Amazing. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to give you a 5-step formula that will make you money online. Okay, will make you money online. It's a 5-step formula that has turned my 90K to over 2 million monthly. Okay, the same 5-step formula I've taught most people in the Bachelor of Copywriting class that has turned so many people around. Okay, so I'm going to give you the 5-step formula. Okay, are you ready? Ready. Number 1 is product or idea. Okay, write it. Number 1, product or idea. I'm going to explain it. Number 1 is product or idea. Number 2 is offers. Okay, right? Offer. 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 Number 2 is offer. Right? Offer. Number 3 is lead generation. Right? Lead generation. LED. I'll explain everything. We'll spend the remaining time explaining all of this. Then number 4 is sales conversion. Right? Sales conversion. Right? Sales conversion. Number 4 is sales conversion. And number 5 is fulfillment, right? Fulfillment. Number 5. I'm actually writing to us. I'm talking to you, but it's also here. Okay, so number 1 is product or idea. Number 2 is offers. Number 3 is lead generation. Number 4 is sales conversion. Number 5 is fulfillment. So we'll start with number 1, okay? Let's start with number 1. So the first thing you need, okay, if you want to sell online, you want to make money online, the first thing you need is the product or the idea. Okay, the first thing you need is what? The product or the idea. But before I get into the product, there are things that actually make you choose a good product. Okay, what you're going to sell online? There are things that make you choose a good product. Number 1 on that product is the problem. Number 1 is the problem. What is the problem you're solving? What is the problem you're solving? Most people get into businesses online. Most people want to sell online, but they are not clear on the problem they are solving. So they just want to make money online. They just want to come and make money. That is the problem they have. Okay. But the thing is, people are not, they don't care about you. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares that you're hungry. Nobody cares that you want to make $1 million online. Nobody cares that you want to make 5 million online. Everybody cares about their own problems. people just want to solve problems for themselves. So the faster you change your mindset from I need to make money to I need to solve problems, the better for you. So you must be solving problems. You must be solving problems. Problems can never finish. So you have to be solving. You have to choose a problem and solve. Okay. And just like I always say, before you solve a problem, you must make sure you are not a problem yourself. Okay. You must make sure you are not a problem yourself. Before you solve a problem, make sure you're not a problem. But there are lots of problems. So there are health problems. There are Yes, thank you, goodness. There are health problems, there are wealth problems, there are relationship problems. You must choose a problem to solve. You must choose a problem to solve. Okay, it's very important. This is the this is the core of making money online. This is the core of if you want to make money online, this is the core. The problem is the first thing you must identify what problem am I solving. Okay, so when you identify the problem, now it could align with your skills, it could align with your passions. Awesome. Okay, if it aligns with your skills or passion, perfect. Okay, one of the best ways to make money is make money doing what you love, right? But when it aligns with your skills and passions, makes sense, right? So make sure you're solving a problem that you would love to be paid for. Okay, you would love to be paid for. Number two is the people you're solving this problem for. Well, we're still under product, but product. We're still talking about number one, product or idea. People you're solving this problem. Who are you solving the problem for? Who are you solving the problem for? Who is your audience? Who is your customer? Okay, who are you solving this problem for? You must know the people. Okay, you must know the people. Why? Because money is in the hands of people. Money is not, it's not in the hands of monkeys. Money is not in the hands of on trees. Money is in the hands of people. Money is not created. Money is not made. Money is collected. Money is not created, money is not made, money is not made, money is collected. Money is collected from the hands of people. So you must have a way of what of exchanging value. We'll talk about that. But there are people that must pay you. So you must look for your people. You must look for your people. Very, very important. So who are your people? How old are they? Right? Where do they stay? We'll talk about that place very soon. But where are they? Like if you could put a name on your person, your avatar, who are you going to serve? So, for example, my people when it comes to personal, like people, when it comes to personal businesses now, people, I solve problems for people around the ages of 20 to 30, right? People who want to make money online. So, for example, I'm going to give a name now. Say somebody's name like Toby. So I know that Toby is 25. Toby wants to escape 9 to 5. Toby wants to make more money online. Toby lives in Abuja. Toby lives in Port Harcourt. Toby is 5 feet tall. So you can even find a picture and put for Toby. That is the person you want to solve a problem for. If it's for businesses, then you have to look at the business. Which business do you want to solve a problem for? The people who are making 5 million to 10 million monthly, and people who are making 10 million to 20 million monthly. So you must know who you want to solve this thing for. Okay, so people very important. Number three is place. Okay, place. Where are they gathered? Where are these people gathered? Where do they stay? Because trust me, these people are already listening to someone. These people are already watching something. These people are already gathered somewhere. And with the internet, it is very easy to find a congregation of people. It is very easy to find a congregation of people. Now, for example, if I want to sell something for Winners Chapel, right? I won't go to Deeper Life because winners are congregated in a Living Faith church. You get. If I want to sell something to students, I won't go to the motor park because students are congregated in a school. There's a place for them. So you must make sure you know the place your people are gathered. You must make sure you know the place your people are gathered. So the place is very, very important to creating a product. We're just talking about products and ideas. So we talked about problem, we talked about people, we talked about what? The place, right? Now, the last P under the product is the price. How much are you going to sell this product for? How much are you selling this product for, right? The price is very, very important. Very, very important because if you sell too high, it's a problem. And if you sell too low, it's a problem, right? If you sell too high, if you sell Say you're selling Lamborghinis to kids, they won't buy, right? That's not even your market. But if you sell too high, it's a problem. So you must know the right price to sell at. Okay, you must know the right price. I think I'll talk about pricing a bit as we go on, right? So once you have your product, okay, once you have a product, you don't create a product and go and find people. You must make sure you know the problem, you have the people, then you create a product to solve their problem, right? You don't create products and go and find people. That's a mistake most people do. So somebody just wakes up and gets an idea and goes to create a product. No, the most advantage you have as a marketer, as an online copywriter, is your people and the place they are gathered. It's immediately you have the people who are starving, a starving market. Immediately you have a starving market, you go ahead, create a product for them, right? So when you have a product, the next thing you do, okay, the next thing you do is create an offer. I'm also have to talk about irresistible offers. So I'm going to give you a little example about one of my classes that I've sold so much. It's called the Bachelor of Copywriting class. My product, right? My product is the Bachelor of Copywriting course. Bachelor of Copywriting, I want to help people sell online, make money online through the art of copywriting. That is my product. My people are gathered on Facebook groups. My people are gathered on WhatsApp groups. My people are gathered on Nairaland business section. My people are gathered on Instagram. I know where my people are, right? Now, the next thing I have to do, or the next thing you do, is create an offer around it. And what do I say? An offer is what makes your product irresistible. This is where most people get it wrong. Most people are selling products when they should be selling offers. Now, I always give a very simple example, or I always give an analogy of an offer. A product is rice, white rice. Okay, an offer is fried rice, chicken, salad, and with a cool bottle, a chilled bottle of Coke. That is what makes an offer. Okay, people may say yes or no to rice, but people will hardly say yes or no to what? Fried rice, chicken, salad, and cold bottle of Hollandia yogurt, right? So it's the way you garnish your product that makes it an irresistible offer. The way you garnish your product is what makes it what? An irresistible offer. So you must create an offer. I don't care whatever you're selling, you must create an offer around your product, whatever you're selling. Well, I'll give you some things to do, how to create an irresistible offer very soon. But you must create an offer around your product. Must. Even if it's add something extra, add the price, you must create an offer. It must not look normal. It must not be like every other person's own. That's what separates you. So, for example, the Bachelor of Copywriting course, that is the product, right? But my offer is there's a certificate to it. My offer is I'm going to give you my library worth over 100,000 naira, right? Over 800,000 naira to my e-library. My offer is I'm going to give you extra my ebooks, some of my ebooks. Now, my offer is at the end of the training, the top 10 people will work with me. That is my offer. My offer is what makes the product irresistible. Okay? If you're following me, say I'm following. Let me see if you guys are following. Just say I'm following. Let me see if you guys are following. Let me see if you guys are following. Just say I'm following in the comment section. Let me see if you guys are following so that I know I'm not just talking to people who are following me. Awesome. Oh, my man Solomon. Awesome. Amazing. 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 Good. Oh, hi, David. Esther. Esther is following. Awesome. Good. 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 So you have a product. The next thing you do is create an offer around this product. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I'm following everywhere. Thank you so much, guys. I can see you guys all. Awesome. So create what? Create an offer around it. Create an offer. And when we talk about offers, we're talking about the perceived value of that product. You have to increase the perceived value. You have to increase the perceived value. Okay. Now, what makes value increase? The things you add around the product. Okay, the things you add around the product. What is the salad you're going to put? Are you going to put in ebooks, right? What is the Are you going to put mentorship, right? I'm just talking about online and putting online trainings or ebooks, right? Are you going to put, are you going to add, say, free consultation, right? What are those things you're going to add to it? So bonuses are key. Bonuses are key. And there are two ways to even add bonuses, right? There are what we call the first line bonuses, and we have what we call the fast action bonuses. I'll talk about that. First line bonuses, bonuses that when people make payment, they will get. Fast action bonuses are bonuses when people make payment now, they will get. Okay, when people make payment now, they'll get. I'll talk about that in conversion, how to increase your conversion. Greed is also very important. So perceived value must always be higher than price for an offer to be irresistible. The perceived value must always be higher than price. In fact, I have a, it's called the Professor Emmanuel Akpe's principle of sales. I said that when perceived value is higher than price, sales become inevitable provided brand remains constant. When the perceived value is higher than the price, sales becomes inevitable provided brand remains constant. So perceived value must always be higher than the price people are paying for. If, for example, I want to sell, say this mouse, okay, this is a mouse. Okay, this is a mouse, right? If I want to sell this mouse, and for example, you have it's in the marketplace and it's 1,000 naira, right? It's 1,000 naira. Now, if I tell you that with this mouse, I'm going to give you an extra USB cord, right? An extra USB cord with a mouse. Now, if you get this mouse, you get a free USB cord. I might sell this mouse for 1,200. Then tell you that this mouse is 1,000 naira. The USB cord is 800 naira. That means 1,800. But if you're paying today, you get it for 1,200. Now, trust me, I might get this USB cord very cheap, right? Very cheap, say 50 naira, 100 naira. Then, because you've increased the price, boom, sales becomes inevitable because people feel like they are having a bargain, right? They are gaining from it. They are going to win. So people, you must make sure the customer is winning, right? Make sure the customer is winning you. Make sure the customer feels like, ah, na me they win, na me they win, na me. You just have to make sure the customer feels like they're winning. So when customers win, it's easy for them to pay. They're like, I'm not losing anything. Why is it like I'm the one winning? So it's easy for them to vote with their wallet. So make sure the customers are winning. So put bonuses, increase the perceived value, put a little greed in it, right? So let them win. That's the word. Greed is let them win. Let them win you. That is what creating an irresistible offer is all about. So don't just sell products. Okay, average marketers sell products. Good copywriters sell offers, and when an offer is irresistible, boom, sales becomes inevitable. Okay, awesome. So that's number two, offers. So when you create offers, it becomes irresistible. Like people just get to buy it. Number three is lead generation. Number three is lead generation. Number three is lead generation. And we'll talk about lead generation. We're talking about the ways you drive traffic, the way you get people to see your offer, the way you get people to see your offer. Now, write this down. If you want to be rich, RICH, you must increase your reach. REACH. If you want to be rich, RICH, you must increase your reach. REACH. Nobody becomes rich without a high reach. People need to be seeing you. People need to be seeing you. There has to be an audience. If you don't have an audience, you can't enjoy financial ambience. It's not possible. You can't enjoy financial ambience without an audience. Everybody needs an audience, right? So the problem with most people is they just go out, sell their offers anyhow. There's nobody listening to them. There's nobody they pulled to even buy from them. So you must either create an audience. Okay. Now there are three kinds of audiences, and I'll talk about that. There are three kinds of audiences. There's something we call own audience. There's something we call controlled audience, and there's something called not owned audience. Okay, I'll talk about that quickly. Own audiences are the audience you own, the people you have. the people you have, the ones you own. So it could be your email list, it could be your WhatsApp status, it could be your WhatsApp groups you have. They are the people you own. It's your own. Okay, that's own audience, right? Now, controlled audience are audiences you can actually buy. Okay, audiences you can actually buy. Now we're talking about Facebook ads. You can control it. You can put 1,000 naira and get 5,000 people to see your post. You can put 2,000 naira and get, say, 20,000 people to see your post. This is just an example. That is controlled audience. So Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and the rest, that is controlled. Now the non-controlled ones are the ones that you cannot actually control, but they can actually come to you. So audiences of people. Okay, say SEO or blog post, right? You make a blog post and it just goes viral. The algorithm just makes it go viral. The Facebook just smiles on you. Instagram just smiles on you. It gets on explore page, or it just goes viral. YouTube just says this video is fine. Let's push it to more people. You don't control that one. That one is what non-controlled audience. So controlled audience are the audiences you can actually buy.
So sorry, please. So the major thing you must what the major thing you must go for is your what? Your own audience. So whatever you do, even if you have a controlled audience, you must make sure you are turning them into own audiences, right? And that's why an email list is very important. Don't look at it too much. Even if you have a WhatsApp list, it's also a list. Okay, so when we talk about email, people just say, you're talking about having MailChimp or having SendFox. It is good to have that, right? It's very good to have that. But if you don't have anything at all, start with WhatsApp. I started from WhatsApp and I still do WhatsApp. So even if you don't have any audience, start pulling them to your WhatsApp and saving them so that your they can also see your status and other things. So own audience, controlled audience, and not own audience. Number two thing you must know about lead generation is there are three levels, okay? Or there are three temperatures of audiences. We have the cold audience, we have the hot audience, we have the warm audience. Cold, warm, hot. Okay, three temperatures of audiences. Now, the cold audiences are people who don't know about you. They don't know you, they don't trust you, they don't like you, they've never heard about you, they are cold. Okay? They are cold audiences, they don't know you. So your duty is not just to sell to cold audience, your duty is to bring cold audience and warm them up. Most people are selling to cold audiences, but someone that doesn't know you can't just get up and give you money like that. You need to find a process to warm them up, right? And I'll talk about that in sales conversion. So cold audience are meant to be warmed up. You need to warm them up, right? I'll tell you how to do that. Secondly, warm audiences are people who have heard about you. They probably heard about you from a friend. They probably saw your quote. They probably have seen you somewhere, but they've not bought from you. They are warm. Okay, they are warm audience. It is important that you turn warm audiences also into hot audiences. Warm audiences can buy from you. They at least they trust you, right? But the last category, the last temperature of audiences are the hot audience. The hot audience, they love you, they trust you. In fact, they know you, okay? They love you and they trust you. So somebody has to know you first before they love you, then before they trust you. When I love you, then I cannot trust you, but I must know you first. So you must make sure you have a marketing in place for people to know you. Okay, if people don't know you, they can't cash flow you. If people don't know you, they can't cash flow. So the first thing, people have to know you. Secondly, they need to what? To love you or like you. Okay, then they need to trust you. So the KLT, right? Know, like, and trust. Know, love, and trust. So the hot audience, they know you, they love you, they trust you, right? Those ones can buy anything from you. Your duty is to turn cold audience and warm audience into hot audiences, right? That is your duty. And I'll talk about how to do that in sales conversion because it's very important. We'll talk about your branding. I'll talk about the EBA. That's the emotional bank account, not the EBA you eat with hot ogbono soup. Emotional bank account. Okay, and branding. That's or your attractive character. I'll talk about how to make people know you, love you, trust you in a very short time. I'll talk about that then. We've talked about hot, cold, warm, but your duty is to get cold and warm to become hot audiences. That is your duty. That is your duty as a marketer, to find ways to make sure your cold and warm become hot audiences. Now, where do you get leads? I'll give you some examples. Like anytime I'm selling, especially the Bachelor of Copywriting class, and especially Grace of God, we've done 1,569 persons have paid for the Bachelor of Copywriting class in all editions. So that's some good number, right? And it's not free. It's not free. Okay, so they've paid for it. Now, whenever I have whenever I want to start the Bachelor of Copywriting, I write down 20 places my leads are, my people are, right? I write down 20 places my people are. Then what I do is I go and find them there. So I will just mention some of the things I do. I have lead magnets I use. So I have my ebooks. I have lead magnets in terms of classes to do. Okay, so your lead magnet is how you bring people into your funnel, into what you do. Okay, don't get too technical. It's nothing big. Your lead magnet can either be a free ebook that separates your people from other people. So if I'm giving out 25 ebooks on copywriting, or I'm giving out my copywriting book, people who are interested in copywriting will get my lead magnet, right? That's lead magnet. So I have a lead magnet. My book Money 101 is a lead magnet. I have a book, How I Carefully Escape 9 to 5. That is also a lead magnet, right? So my lead magnet is one way I get lots of people to come into my funnel, to get into to know me. Other things I do, or where I get people, my free classes, free Telegram classes, free WhatsApp classes, okay, partnerships with people. So I get one of the easiest ways, in fact, if you don't have an audience online, one of the best ways, easiest ways to get to poach audiences is through partnerships, right? So you have somebody who already has an audience, you do partnership with the person, and the audience can draw to you. Then we have you can get through affiliates, get people to sell for you and the rest, but that is on the level also. But then there are so many other places you can get traffic from. You can get traffic from blogs, you can get traffic from Naraland, you can get traffic from Instagram, you can get traffic from Twitter, the Twitter trending page. Powerful place to get traffic from. In fact, there's a very simple trick I started using. It has been working very well. I just go use the trending page, give people free ebook, tell them to retweet it. They keep retweeting and liking, increases the post. I just send them the ebook, grab their emails. Easy way to get emails from Twitter, Instagram influencers, DMs, and the rest. All ways you can get leads. So before you do anything, make sure you have at least 10 places where your people are gathered. Facebook groups. So on John Obidi's groups, most times I post content there. People send me friend requests. Dearing's group is there open, right? There are lots of groups. I have two groups I've also created. College of Copywriting, First Million. You can also create your own group and have a tribe for yourself. All these things are ways to create audience. Trust me, when you have an audience, money becomes easy to be made. Money becomes easy to be made when an audience is there. In fact, when you see anybody making millions, they have people who are giving them that money. It's from people. Talk about the Dan Locks, talk about the Gary Vaynerchuk's, talk about the Russell Brunson. They have people they can sell to. So what they do is they sell new offers to those people. And even if these people pay $10 and 10,000 of them pay, that's about a million already. You understand? That is the power of having an audience. That's the power of having a list. When you have a list, LIST, you can never be least. LEAST. When you have a list, you can never be least. Okay? Awesome. Awesome. So you need what? A lead magnet, a low ticket offer. Okay, let me talk about low ticket offers now. Now, low ticket offers are ways to also get people to come into your audience, right? To get people to come into your audience or get into people to come into your funnel. So a low ticket offer, if you don't want to do free, then do a low ticket offer. It could be $1, it could be a 1K offer, it could be a 2K offer, a 3K offer. these are low ticket offers that can get people to trust you first. Now, the mistake I see most people try to do is they're just getting started and I want to sell a 50K product or a 100K product. Hmm? Okay. So, so sorry about that. So most people are trying to sell a high ticket offer to people who are not even they don't even know them. People don't know who don't know them. You get, so that is the problem of most people. So the best thing to do. So sorry, let me just quickly power this phone. So sorry about that. Thank you. Excellent. Okay, so most people are trying to sell high ticket offers to people who don't even know about them at all. They don't know about you. You're just selling a high ticket offer to them. So it doesn't just work like that. You need to get from low ticket to mid ticket to high ticket. So for example, I have a low ticket. I have a $1 book. It's called a Lato Clock. How I made 500. How I made it. Got a credit allowed for 500 days consistently, right? Now, when people get into that, they read that, okay? They read that and trust me. Now, when they trust me, I can upsell them something, right? We'll talk about upsells. I can upsell them my next offer. So it could be the $10 challenge. It could be the Battle of Copywriting. From the Battle of Copywriting, I can upsell them another thing, right? And that is my one-on-one mentorship or my consultancy, right? Even there are still upsells. My mastermind is coming and everything. So until a person dies, there's always there's always an upsell. Until a person dies, there's always an upsell. There's always an upsell to an upsell. The lifetime value of a customer is always on till the day the person dies. So for so many of you watching me, you are in my list. I'm not going to let you go. I am not going to let you go, right? And you're not going to die anytime soon. You're going to live for very, very old age, and we are still going to be making this money together. So it is very, very, very important that you understand that what clients, you must understand the lifetime value of a client. So you don't just sell and go. No, the first time you make money from a client is not the best money. You need to make money the second time, the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time. And how do you do that? Creating offers for them, creating new offers for them. When people have taken this, what is the next logical step they can take? Create an offer for them there also. What's the next logical step they can take? Create an offer for them. So you must continuously create offers. And to be offerless is to be powerless. To be powerless is to be moneyless, right? So you must have offers all around. Now let's quickly talk about sales conversion. How do you convert people who don't even know you? They don't even know you at all. How do you convert them? Number one is you must have a strong brand, and it's called the attractive character. You must have a strong brand. Strong brand. You must build a brand. You can't, if you don't have a brand, you can't be grand online. If you don't have a brand online, you cannot be grand online. You must build an attractive character. An attractive character is not just when we talk about brand, it's not just colors and logos and the rest. It's talking about something people can relate to, a person people can relate to, right? And that is where the power of story selling comes in. The power of story selling. Stories are so powerful because people cannot say yes or no to stories. They can either believe you or not believe you, right? It's a very powerful statement in people can say yes or no to statements, but people can either believe or not believe stories, right? People can either believe or not believe stories. So most times people believe. So when I tell you I studied microbiology, I didn't even use microbiology for anything. When I was done, I got copywriting, started copywriting. It is something most people can relate to because in Nigeria, most people don't get to study, don't get to work what they studied. So I'm relatable, right? I'm relatable. So your attractive character is what makes you relatable. So whatever it is, there are people who are looking up to you, right? There are people who want to be like you in a way, or people who even the level you've gotten to will inspire them. So feel free to share your story with them. Feel free to don't just go motivational every time. So sometimes on my status I put my throwback, right? I put some of my flaws, like some things I don't do, right? Like I share my flaws. Most times I tell people I suffered from addictions for seven. I suffered seven addictions. These are flaws I had, right? You are a human being. So don't try to look like a robot. Don't try to be like you are this superhero. No, people want to relate to you. So feel free to share your story with them. Feel free to get them connected to you. When I tell people I'm from Benue State, people who are from Benue State connect with me. When I tell people I schooled in University of Europe, people connect to me with that. When I tell people I live in Abuja, people connect with me with that. So share your story. Okay, that is the way you build an attractive character. And when you have an attractive character, trust me, people will feel very, 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 very comfortable to buy from you because they know you are a human being. They know you are not just there up there, right? That's number one. So an attractive character branding is very important. I have an acronym for branding. Be the best, right? Be the best. So be competent. Be competent at what you do. That's how you build a brand. Be competent. Very, very competence is very, very, very important. I always say if you know your onions, you eat your suya, right? If you know your onions, you eat your suya. So be competent. Brand be the best. Now the R is you have to be reliable, right? Be very, very, very reliable. Be relevant. You can't you can't build a brand without being relevant. You have to be doing something that's relevant, and you have to be very reliable. So whatever you're doing, make sure it's relevant to the person who is around you, who needs to hear from you. Be available, not on today, off tomorrow. Be available. Okay, a brand. If you have a strong brand, you have to be available. You see, look at the suya man, look at the provision seller. They are always out there selling themselves, coming out. But you today, you come out and post. Next week, we will not see you. 2 weeks, we will not see you. Then you now come out and say, "Who missed me?" Nobody missed you. Nobody missed you. So go back to where you're coming from. You need to be available. You need to be available, and you need to have new updates. So be updating yourself. Every brand must be updating themselves. If you don't update, people will just pass you. Okay, it's not like it's a competition, not it's a healthy competition. So most times, I am always reading, I'm always studying and growing myself, so that my people can also look up to me always. Okay, so people who have followed me know that I have grown, and I keep growing, and I'll keep growing, right? You need to keep growing yourself. So it's not like you're selling one thing, you've sold that thing over and over and over again, but there's no improvement, there are no new numbers, you're not motivating people, you're not inspiring people. Nobody follows that kind of a brand. You must have new updates. Number then D, you should be disciplined. That every brand that must every brand that must be relatable, must be disciplined, right? So you have to be disciplined. So if it's time discipline, if it's in food discipline, if it's in sleep discipline, find a way to get people to know that you are disciplined, right? Time management, I'm very disciplined when it comes to time management, and I hammer it on my students. Everybody needs to manage their time or time discipline. So you have to be disciplined. Your yes has to be your yes, and your no has to be your no. People follow people who are disciplined, right? That is one way to build trust. And trust me, sales is a game of trust. Sales is a game of trust, especially online. Sales is a game of trust. So when you have a good brand, it's easy for people to buy from you. So if you're still following me, let's see in the comment section, just say, I'm still following you. I'm still following you. Let me know if you're still following me. Let me know if you're still following me. Okay, I think we'll spend over 15 minutes already. We'll still do conversions and fulfillment. Let me know if you're still following me. Awesome. Awesome. I'm still following. Joshua. Okay, I'm still following. Amazing. 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 Oh, amazing. Amazing. Awesome. Awesome. Jerry Fabian. I can. Oh, great. Great. I'm following. I'm following. Amazing. I'm following. Awesome. Okay, so you need to be the brand. So be the best. R, reliable. A, available. N, new updates, and D, discipline. Right, discipline. So that's how you build brand. The next thing to increase sales conversion is EBA, emotional bank account. The emotional bank account, or you can call it the value bank account, VBA. Okay, now what's a VBA? It's you depositing into people so that you can reap from people. Get me right? You need to deposit into people so that you can reap from people. Now, one of the reasons why I call myself the chief value officer is because I know that money is a value that I reap from people because I'm adding value to them. Okay, money is a form of value. You reap out value because you add value to the life of people. So you need to become valuable. You need to be somebody who is sharing value. In fact, I want to get to the point where my free value is far more than plenty premium paid values. My free value, I want my free value to be more than so many persons' premium value. And even as of now, what I share for free, most people don't even get to share it in paid classes. Why? Because I'm investing value. I'm investing value. You see this on YouTube. You see the Dan Locks. You see the Russell Brunson. They are giving you lots of videos, lots of value, lots of value. They are sowing value because you need to reap value. And when you reap value, it's called money. When you sow it, can be sold in information. It can be sold in uh, in instructions for people. But when you reap it with money. And you may not even reap where you sow, but you always reap what you sow. You may not reap where you sow. You may not even reap it from the people, but you must reap what you sow. So if you are sowing value into the lives of people, you will always reap money. Trust me. You can take this to the bank and deposit it and put your name under it. That I told you this. If you are sowing value, you always reap value. So share your value, share content. So many of you are hiding things that should be shared for free. You are hiding things that should be shared for free. You are thinking it's secret. It's not secret. It's not secret. There's nothing you can hide again. Share your value, share the things out, share it for free. Then make sure you also have paid content, right? I'm not saying you should share all your paid content, but share lots of things for free so that you go down, you go down in depth. Go and learn, go and study, go and put your head down, go and grow in depth. Don't be on the surface. Don't be scratching the surface and feel like you've arrived. Go and read. Till day, I still read very well. If I have my .com secrets here, I still read my .com secrets. See my books on my table. See my Millionaire Fast Lane, right? See my book, sell like crazy. I have lots of books I still read. So don't think you've arrived. No, you've not arrived anywhere. The only place you arrive is in the graveyard. That's the only place you arrive. So when you are still on earth, you must be growing yourself. You must be sharing value. So when you share value out for free, your brand just grows out and people trust you. People feel, I've had so many persons who came to me and like, sir, I want to pay for your class because I've learned a lot from you and I believe there's a lot to learn from you. You see that? Someone said, sir, I want to pay for your class, not because I want to learn from you, but because I just want to pay and stay around you because they see me as a person of value, right? So your value bank account, you must keep adding value into people's life everywhere, on forums, on social media, Facebook, Instagram. Be known as a person of value. Be noisy about value. Be noisy about value. It's not always the best product that wins, it's the most known product that wins. Not always the best product that wins, the most known product. So be noisy about your value. Speak out with your value. Shout your value all around. And people will come to you because you are a person of value. People will pay you because you've sown value. You will not always reap where you sow, but you always reap what you sow. If you sow value, you always reap back value. So that's the concept of the value bank account or the emotional bank account. So if you want to convert more, also I'll give you some other tips that have helped me on conversion. Conversion happens in conversations. Conversions happen more in conversations. So I see so many persons just post maybe a WhatsApp link, not like a WhatsApp link, they post a picture, maybe they have a class or have an ebook and they just post it like that. Just like they just post it and expect people to just come and buy. No, it doesn't have. There should be a place where people come together. It's easy, right? Where people come together and they hear your marketing message again, it's easy for them. So it could be a Telegram, it could be WhatsApp, it could be Facebook groups. It's easy for people to just buy when they hear again. People need to hear a marketing message at least 7 times for them to make a marketing decision. So you need to keep on marketing yourself. You need to keep on pushing your value. Okay, what are some of these mistakes? There are some mistakes people make that they don't convert. Okay, people are selling the journey instead of the destination. People are selling journey instead of destination. This is one of the reasons why people don't convert. They are selling the journey instead of the destination. Don't sell journey. Don't sell the process. Sell the result. So if I want to take you to Dubai, I will be selling you the sand dunes of Dubai, the fine places of Dubai, the upstairs and everything you need to know about Dubai. That is what I'll be selling you, the destination. I will not sell you that you'll be on Fly Emirates or you'll be on Ethiopia Airlines for hours. Don't sell people the destination. Don't sell people the journey. Sell them the destination. People are more interested in the destination. Sell them the destination. Number two, if you want to convert more, this is one mistake people make. People sell features instead of benefits. People are selling features instead of benefit. A benefit is what it does to the person. A feature is what it is. So sell the benefits. This is what it will benefit you, right? This is what it will benefit you. These are the benefits. The benefits of a book is that it makes you rich. Okay, not because it's read and has 100 pages. Nobody cares about that. People want to what? People want to they want to know how they'll benefit from it, right? So sell the benefits, don't sell the features. Features are what it is, benefits are what it does. Benefits are what it does. So sell benefits, don't sell features. Number three, people need to sell. Now, you need to sell people what they want and give them what they need. Okay, this is a very powerful uh, principle if you understand this. Sell people what they want, right? But give them what they need. Now, for example, I'll give you an example of Bachelor of Copywriting. When people come for Bachelor of Copywriting, most times what I sell to them is financial confidence, is your ability to sell. Learn how I make millions monthly online. That is what you will hear me sell. But when you come in, I will sell you what you need because the transformation is more important than the information. Transformation is more important than information. So I sell you the transformation. So you when you come in, you watch videos. Those of you in Bachelor of Copywriting, I believe you know what you happens. You watch videos in the copywriting, you will read books, you do assignments. These are what they need, and people will respect you for what they need more than what they want. Okay, so it's one principle that's kept so many people with me, or so many people attached to me. So I sell you what you want, but I'll give you what you need. So at the end of the day, the major thing you need, which is the financial confidence, which is the confidence, the things they want to come out with, that is what I give you at the end of the day, right? So sell what people want, but give them what they need. Very, very important. So that is about conversion. That is how you convert more, right? So I think another thing about conversion I need to book is make payments, different forms of payments. So maybe pay stack link, maybe normal um, account, right? In fact, if you have Bitcoin, give people Bitcoin to pay you through Bitcoin. If you have Bitcoin, give people just make payment very easy. Make payment very easy and be transparent. Be transparent. People are watching out. Yeah, when people are selling, when you are selling to people, people are watching out. They're watching out that whether you're a scam or whether you put details that are not consistent, they'll just run away. So be consistent in putting your details and be very open, be very transparent with them. Then, very, very important, very, very important. Don't sell as if you are in need. Sell as the needed. Very, very important. If you understand this, selling becomes easy. Don't sell like the needy. Sell like the needed. Please write it in the comment section. Don't sell like the needy. Sell like the needed. Write it in the comment section. Let me see. Write it in the comment section. Don't sell as the needy. Sell as the needed. You have to be the needed. You have to be the needed. Awesome. Let me see the comment section. Just write it in the comment section. Let me see. Don't sell as the needy. Sell as the needed. You need to be needed. You need to see yourself as a doctor. So many persons feel like the customer is doing them good. You are, it's not. He's not doing you any good. You are the one doing him good. If you have also, if you have okay, great. So if you have a drug, right? If you have a drug for say coronavirus, right? You have a drug for coronavirus, and you have the cure to it. Will you see yourself as the needy or as the needed? You'll be the needed, right? You are the needed. Yes. So you must see when you sell a product, once you are selling the solution, you must see yourself as the needed, not needy. So the number one problem most people have is they sell as if they need money. You must sell as if you don't need money. Okay, you must sell as if you don't need money, because if you can show your customers that you don't need their money, you always collect their money. So you must not be needy. Don't come out and be looking as if you've not eaten for 3 days. Don't look like that. Sell with confidence. Sell. If you come to me and you don't want to buy, good, fine, thank you, next person. I will never beg you to buy from. Never. I will never beg you. I don't beg people. I don't beg people. So you are the one that need me. You are the one that need me. I'm the one that wants to help your life, not you. Me, I want to help you. Not so. You must always look at yourself as I am the one that wants to help the customer, not the customer wants to help me with his money. Whether the customer buys from me or not, I'll live my life, right? I have more customers will come to me. So it is this confidence you need to take into, and it makes you convert more because you're selling from a point of confidence. You're selling because you want to help people, not because you want to make money out of it. So let's talk about the last one before we take questions. The last thing is called the fulfillment or upsells, right? Okay, let's start with fulfillment. Now, fulfillment is how you get to deliver, right? How you deliver your offer, how you deliver your product, right? And it's very, very important. If you don't know how to deliver, you need deliverance. If you don't know how to deliver, you need deliverance. I'll teach you how to deliver very fast. I'll just teach you how to deliver. Number one, always over deliver. Always over deliver. Always over deliver. In fact, if people pay for your product, write down what their expectation is, right? Write down their expectation number one, expectation number two, expectation number three, expectation. Then write down how I will exceed their expectation. Write down how I will exceed their. That's how you do. That's I do this a lot too. How will I exceed their expectation? So if somebody is writing down, say he will deliver the book to me in now. This is you just write it down. I'll deliver the book. Now, can you deliver the book faster and can you write, say, a note and say, hi, Emmanuel, you will be great in life when you deliver. So how you deliver matters a lot. You have a physical product. Can you package it well? Can you put a touch of feelings and personality to it? What is your color? How you deliver matters a lot. If it's a class, how do you deliver your class? Most people know that in my classes are very fun to be. My classes are, I use stickers a lot. I I play around a lot, right? Because that's how I love to deliver. And people enjoyed my classes like that. So I always come into every class to over deliver in value, over deliver in the way I speak, over deliver everywhere I want to over deliver. So if you don't know how to over deliver, you need deliverance. Okay, tell somebody in the comment section that if you don't know how to over deliver, you need deliverance. You need deliverance if you don't know how to over deliver. So over deliver. That is how you make people remain with you. So fulfillment very important. Deliver very well. Deliver massive value, and people will still stay with you. Right now, another point in fulfillment is called upsells, right? How you get them to the next level. So whenever somebody wants to buy from you or somebody buys from you, there's always a next level. There's always a next stage to take them to. There's always a next stage to take them to. So always have an upsell. If somebody has bought a $1 book from you, let there be a $10 maybe masterclass. After that one, let there be a $20 or 10,000 naira consultancy or anything that, or mastermind, or a bundle, or anything that brings in more money to you. Don't leave money on the table. If you can never be comfortable if you keep leaving money on the table, you can't be comfortable when you leave money on the table. So pack all the money on the table, create offers around. In fact, you should be doing only these five things I've taught you. These are the only things you should be doing if you want to make money online. When you wake up, be thinking of products. What product can I offer my people? Number two, be thinking of how can I create an offer around this product for them. Number three, think how can I get people to buy this product? Where are people gather? What's my lead generation strategy? Number four, how can I convert these people? And number five, how can I deliver value, deliver transformation to people? So people are looking for transformation, not just information. People are looking for transformation. There are lots of videos on YouTube. There are lots of ebooks to read. But when people come to you, they are looking for transformation, not information. So don't be transactional. Be transformational. Don't be transactional. Be transformational. I think this is where I get to stop. So I hope with this point I might have able to convince you and not convince you and not confuse you that you can actually make money online selling with what. I think I'll leave more time so that we can have more questions. So I hope you guys got value. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope you got value. Let me see in the comment section if you got value from this section. Oh, awesome. SS value. Amazing. Don't be transactional, be transactional. Okay, amazing. Thank you. I can see Sado, and I say we love you, bro. I love you too, Hannah. God bless you. Thank you, Joshua, Emmanuel. It was indeed corrosive. Esther. Okay, I think I'll take questions if you have questions. Richie. Okay. So much value, SS value. Okay, great. Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you. My papers are filled. God bless you, Prof. You should give us water to drink too. Okay, it's a free trade. BOC 6 will still be fire. Don't worry. Okay. Okay, so how do you make yourself visible? I think Onoha is asking, how do you make yourself visible if you do not know any influencers? Okay, everybody has people who they're already listening to them, right? There are people who are already listening to you on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, right? On WhatsApp and the rest. So one thing I said was that make sure you are delivering value always. Make sure you're delivering value always. Always deliver value. Always, always. Everywhere you are on forums, like go to Nairaland, go and drop your content there. Go to pages where your people are gathered. Your people are gathered and looking and listening to somebody already. Go to pages where they are. Go and drop articles there. Go to their Instagram pages where your mentors are. Drop comments there. People are looking at you, people are watching you. Host free classes. Get people to come in. Get people to invite more people. More persons keep coming like that, like that. That is how you grow and get more people to know you. How do we get more people to pay for our class? Okay, to get more people to pay for a class, I spoke about that. Your offer has to be irresistible. One. Number two, you need to reach plenty people, reach plenty people. Okay, everywhere you can get people, reach them, especially where your people are gathered, reach them. Then know how to convert them. That is where copywriting comes to play. Know how to convert them. We talked about the value bank account. We talked about giving them free books, teaching them, and making an offer to them at the end of it. Okay. Okay. So, uh, how do you get more? Okay, I think I've answered you wonderfully well. I'm not surprised. You always over deliver my questions. The beginning of the training, you made mention of pricing. I used to say we shouldn't charge too low and too high. Okay, so I talked about pricing. Yes. Now you need to understand. Okay, you need to understand that there are always people who are low ticket. Okay, and there are people who are high ticket. Okay, then you can put in the middle mid ticket. They're high ticket, they're low ticket. Now there are people who have money, right? That will pay for, say, I'm just giving you an example now for online now. Let's say consultations, they'll pay for consultations. Somebody's asking about Upwork. How do you get your first client on Upwork as a body copywriter with no experience of? Okay, let me write that down. Okay, so there are people who will pay for your high ticket offers, right? Then what you must do is have low ticket offers, have high ticket offers. There are people who come in and just go straight to the high ticket offers. There are people who want to first test your waters first. Okay, so have a pricing that covers for this different level of people. But if you're selling to say students and you're selling a 1 million product, no student will buy like that. Okay, so you must understand your industry pricing. How much do they price? So if for example you're selling, I just love online, like the way online works. If you're selling ebooks, for example, and your ebook is priced say at 100K, right? You must make sure there are other things attached to that offer for that ebook to sell 100K. You get, so you don't overshoot your price and you don't make it too low, right? You don't make valuable things like high valuable things like your consultancy and everything too low. Some people are like, what's this guy offering? The things that should be high should be high. The things that should be low that people can get into them. Okay. So someone says, how do you get your first client on Upwork as a budding copywriter? So we'll talk about Upwork, right? Talking about freelancing and the rest. Now, getting your clients or getting clients on Upwork or Fiverr or other freelancing platforms, you need to know about how to write a good profile, okay, how to set up a good profile, how to write a good proposal, right? And I always tell people that your proposal should be selling the problem of the client. Okay, what are you going to offer them? Like, what is your solution to them? Because so many persons are also sending proposals to them, right? So you are to tell them exactly how you're going to solve it well in a way that what others will not solve it like you will. Then you can even make an offer for them while you are putting your proposal in. Okay, but any freelancing site you are, any Upwork, Fiverr, anything for you to, okay, with no experience. Now, if you don't have an experience at all, what I always tell people is you can do a portfolio, something called dummy portfolio, right? Dummy portfolio. You can build your portfolio. You can build articles. You can build what's it called now? You can build offers and create them and put them like in a file. You do a dummy project. You do case studies. So there's nobody that does not have any experience at all, especially when you're online. You have an experience. So you need to, if you don't have the one you've done, go and do for your friend. Go and do for your friend. Go and do for somebody for free. So go and do for free so that they can pay you with review or pay you with testimony. Okay, so let's say you sell a 1K offer. Must we upsell with higher prices or can we still upsell with one? Yes, you can upsell, you can downsell, you can cross sell. Okay, you can upsell, you can downsell, you can cross sell. So there are different levels. So upsell is when you're selling a higher product, or you're selling the higher product from 1K to 5K, from 5K to 10K, from 10K to 20K, 20K to 100K. Those are upsells. Now, downsells are like You have 20K offers, you have 50K offers, and once in a while you do a 5K offer, maybe a birthday bundle or something. Plenty people will buy from you. In fact, I was listening to one of my marketing mentors, Billy Jean. Billy Jean is marketing, right? He said when he did a low ticket offer, so many persons bought. So many persons. In fact, even people like Ty Lopez have $1 offer. In fact, the late CC six-figure chick, she used to do $1 offer and sell 10,000 of it. So you can have a high ticket, then downsell, then you can cross sell. Cross selling is selling the same price. So you have 1K offer, sell another 1K offer, or you have 2K offer, sell another 2K offer, or you have 5K offer, sell another 5K offer. That also works, right? Okay, so I'm newly starting a couple of businesses, but I have difficulty getting people to pay even after reducing price, conversing and engaging them well. What am I missing? So if people are not paying, number one is either one, they don't need your offer. They don't need your offer. So they are not your right audience. It's one, they don't need your offer. Two, they don't have money to pay. And three, they don't believe that you are the one that can offer them that solution. Number one, they don't need it, so it's not your problem. It's not your problem. Go and find a new audience. Go and find a specific audience that can buy from you, your own offer. Number two, they don't have money. It's not your problem. If they don't have money, they don't have money. Go and find higher ticket audiences. Go and find people who can pay you money. Number three, they have money, but they don't believe you are the one that can offer them that solution. So they don't need your offer. Offer that increase. How do you turn cold and warm audience to hot audience? How do you turn cold and warm audience to hot audience? Okay, so I'll answer this. Sorry, a call came in and disrupted the network. So, how do you turn cold and warm audience? One, by giving them value. Okay, giving them value. One, you can build value by, say, building your competence in that value. So, people need to know that you are the one that can solve their problem, right? So, you need to show that you can do it. So, build competence through value, write content, show testimonies. Testimonies sell a lot. Testimonies sell a lot. So people see your testimonies and they're like, wow, so you could do it for somebody like this. He can do it for me also, right? Show them why they need you, why you are the needy and not needy. Tell them you don't need their money. You are the one, they are the ones that need you, right? So when you build value, build a brand, share value like that, all these things turn people from what, from cold to warm to hot, right? But educational based marketing, very important. Show people what they will get. Okay, show people what they will get. By that, by doing so, it's easy for people to buy from you and become your hot audiences. But basically branding, very very important. Can we upsell a 1K after every 1K offer? Oh, upselling must be high. That is called cross selling. Okay, that's called cross selling. When it's 1K offer to 1K offer, it's called cross selling. So you can actually cross sell like that. How can we convert our newly added contacts to our hot audience, maybe without offering free training to them? So share value to them, share value on your status, share value. In fact, value is the way you warm up people. Value is the way you warm up people. Value is the way um, content market could be content marketing or content. It could be through partnerships and doing maybe programs with other people like mentors. Share pictures that show that you are doing well also, right? Then it builds trust. Your duty is to build trust, and trust will build you income. Your duty is to build trust. When you build trust, it's easy. When people trust you, when they know you first, they now like you. Then the last thing is trust. Is the when you get to the level of trust, you have gotten to the level of hot audience. They don't trust you that whatever you do, you will deliver. That is when it becomes what? It becomes amazing and you can always collect money from people. Okay, I think that's the last question. I think that's the last question. Okay. Okay. So okay. I think that's chance. Okay. I think the organizers will take over from now. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. I had amazing time sharing. I believe we got value from here. Thank you so much. Okay. Um,
Thank you very much, sir. We're grateful to have you. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Okay, thank you very
You
much
said?
to give two token to give you as an appreciation of thank you very much for honoring our invitation and for joining us. We just want to say a big thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is from all of us at JCI Uniben. We want to say thank you. We just want
Thank
to
you
see
so
some
much. Thank you
claps
so
and
much for
thank you in
having
our
me. Thank you
comment
so much.
section.
Certificate is so nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Is that-
Thank you everybody for joining in at 2 p.m. It's an opportunity which we are very, very sure you got great value for your time. We'll be joining in again by 6 p.m. today. We'll be joining in today by David will be having a section by 6 p.m. I do enjoin everybody to join in via the link that will be sent to our emails as well as our SMS. We'll be sending a bulk SMS to everybody. So 5 minutes before the time, you will surely get your invite link. I'll urge us to join in time. We are very sure we got great value for your time well spent. So thank you very much. I need to appreciate and do have a lovely afternoon.